here we are with the on-the-air test for the CRT One. I've asked Mark to drive down the road with an identical radio. They've both been serviced. We're on channel 31 on the UK band, and I'll just see if Mark's out there. Tango 21 calling ZX2, do you copy? Oh, Roger Dodger, good. Yeah, I've sent him about 4 or 5 miles away, and it's a really low down part, so it's quite a good test. We're on the internal speaker. There's a little speaker underneath the set. You can plug an external speaker in, and of course when we were doing the servicing work we were on the external speaker into the test equipment. We're near Ancaster between Grantham and Sleaford. Mark's gone over towards Sleaford and he's going to be at the railway crossing at South Rawsby. And it's a particularly bad spot, and that's why I asked him to go there. We call it Scratchy Corner. Yeah, in fact, I'll tell you what the best thing to do is, I've got you at that distance. Do you want to start driving back towards Tango Towers? And I can talk to you, and it'll just be quite a good demonstration over. I'm just not quite receiving you well enough, over. I mentioned on the second video when we were discussing receive that you've got auto squelch, which is by squashing.
Okay, I'll turn around the left scratchy corner on the way back to Tango Tower.
That's excellent, Mark. Yes, right. That's now receiving you quite well. I would estimate you're probably about S7 if it had a meter over.
Okay, right. What do you want to do? Do you want to drive or pull up somewhere?
No, you just drive back towards me. I think that's a good enough test. Yes, it's February the it says February the 6th, 2016. It's very windy and it's pouring with rain. So you're now about probably about 4.5 miles from me, but you're the wrong side of the hill, which is why we go in that direction. No, absolutely. I'm pleasantly surprised, and we're only running this on its internal speaker for the demonstration.
Yes, I mean, I've got the volume up and because I'm driving, and yes, got a lot most radios like that to use better off than an extension speaker if you can get away with it. Which on this particular set will be that small, you can stash it in a space anywhere. So then you will be able to hear the speaker, so an extension speaker would be great.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You can be through loud and clear. It's very good, and known much worse sets than this. And of course, when we put it through the test set, the sensitivity was there, and so was the transmit power. So many sets we have difficulty getting more than 3 watts out of, and this was able to do the proper 4 watts over.
Yes, because it's just got this on as well, so that's alright. Yes, just coming up to the crossing, so a bit of a noise in a minute when I go over. It really is such a gloomy day today, pretty awful. Right, over the crossing, bang, 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 there we go.
Right, I'll just call you back in a moment, and I'll just explain to the viewers on here what the controls are.
Okay, 10-4, ZX2 still mobile.
Just going to adjust the squelch. So we've just knocked that up. It has auto squelch as well. And the auto squelch is also adjustable. So we've got AM FM. If we were not in a UK mode, that would be operable. That becomes scan, and you can change the direction of the scan by then pressing up or down on the microphone. And I've not seen variable scan in that way before. RF gain, pressing the RF gain button, and whatever you've preset in various steps using the up down button is the attenuation you're going to get on that. Emergency is channel 9, channel 19, and back to the channel you started on. Reset is squelch with the set off. You press the squelch button and hold it, turn the set on, and it goes into factory reset, which brings it into the EU mode. And then setting your country, in our case the UK, switch it on with the AF button depressed, and then using the up down buttons on the mic, you simply set the country you're in. We're in the UK, switch the set off, switch it back on again, and that's locked in. So we'll see where Mark is now. Tango 21 ZX2 over.
Yeah, mobile ZX2, yeah.
Okay, what's your location now, please, over?
Right, just come up towards the quarry, I think. Can't remember where that is.
No, that's fair enough. Well, I think that concludes the test. You're now about 3/4 mile from Ancaster, so you're about just a bit, probably 2 1/4 miles from me. So I'll see you back here. We'll have a cup of tea, and I'll conclude this video.
Okay, yeah, ZX2 mobile going clear. Speak to you in a minute. Cheers, bye.
Tango 21 out. I will just flick this into scan while we're here, just see if anybody's out there. So now it's scanning forwards. And there's a whole lot of nothing. And then we can stop that just by going back into that and holding it. And then we'll just pop that back down to channel 31. There you are, that's the CRT One.